In September 1944, British Airborne troops fought at Arnhem. Surrounded, cut off, and desperate for supplies, they needed someone willing to fly into danger in their hour of need. That man was Flight Lieutenant David Samuel Anthony Lord, a transport pilot, a quiet professional, a man who simply did his duty right to the very end, and in doing so, earned the highest award for bravery. This is his story. David Lord was born on the 18th of October 1913 in Cork, Ireland. His father served in the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, so his childhood followed the army, from Britain to India, where he attended school in Lucknow. When his father left the service, the family settled in Wrexham. David studied at St Mary's College in Aberystwyth, and later the University of Wales. For a time, he trained for the priesthood in Spain, but returned to Britain, moved to London, and worked as a freelance writer, a thoughtful young man with many paths ahead of him. But in 1936, he chose a path of service. David joined the Royal Air Force on the 6th of August 1936. By 1939, he had earned his wings and was posted to 31 Squadron in India. There, he flew Vickers Volunteers and later Dakotas, aircraft built for carrying men, equipment, and hope to wherever they were needed. He flew demanding missions in India and Burma. He was mentioned in dispatches and awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross in 1943. By 1944, he was back in Britain, a flight lieutenant with 271 Squadron, training for airborne operations in Europe. On D-Day, he flew paratroopers into Normandy, returning home in a flak-damaged aircraft. Then came Operation Market Garden, airborne troops fighting to hold a shrinking pocket around Arnhem, supplies running dangerously low. Many aircraft were shot down trying to reach them. Still, the Dakotas flew, and among them, David Lord. His official citation tells the story best. On the 19th of September 1944, Flight Lieutenant David Lord was captain of Dakota KG374 during a resupply mission to Arnhem. Flying low through heavy enemy fire, his aircraft was hit twice and one engine burst into flames. Despite the fire and the threat of the wing failing, he completed the supply drop run. Only then did the crew discover 2 containers still on board. Knowing the risk, Lord circled round and made a second run through intense anti-aircraft fire to release the final supplies. Once they were clear, he ordered his crew to bail out. Seconds later, at around 500 feet, the burning wing collapsed and the aircraft crashed. Only his navigator, Harold King, survived. The full story of Lord's actions only emerged after King and captured paratroopers were released at the end of the war. David Lord was awarded the Victoria Cross posthumously for his exceptional courage, self-sacrifice and determination to supply the men fighting below, even at the cost of his own life. He was just 30 years old. Today, he rests at Arnhem Oosterbeek War Cemetery, with the Victoria Cross engraved on his headstone and the inscription chosen by his family. Greater love than this no man hath, that a man laid down his life for his friends. David Lord did not set out to be a hero. He was an airman doing his duty, and he did it completely. History remembers his courage. We remember his sacrifice. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Every comment helps keep these stories alive, lest we forget. If you like listening to the stories of the history of those who came before, then please give the video a like and subscribe to keep updated about future videos. of the history of those who came before.